Out of the second term, 4-5-29, Werribee, Bannockburn 1-2-8. And Fulton goes up with Anthony in the middle and gets it down, but can't pick it up, Anthony, or falls to the front to Broman. And he just goes with a torp, which goes off the side of the boot. Towards half forward, coming out Tom, tried to tap it back towards goal, but Brown's there. In fact, it's Buck, I think. Oh, he got collared. He's gone. That's a punce.
You must get rid of the footy down there straight away.
And Bannockburn will take the free kick, and it will be Miles, I think, who's got the... Jake Miles, is it? Yes. And he'll take the shot for goal from 30 out, 45-degree angle. The start that Bannockburn need in the second term.
My word, that's what they have to do.
So, Jake Miles comes in northern end of the ground. As we said, 30 out. Need this as a good start. He comes in. Goal umpire says yes. And it's through for his first of the afternoon and the second for the Tigers. And they go to 2-2-14. Trail Werribee 4-5-29. And that's on the Commonwealth Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard, minute played.
Look, that's the start they were after.
Yeah, it was. But I'll tell you something, right? I know Nick Smith doesn't want to tag blokes, right? And it cost him the qualifying final. All right, if you don't want to tag Jackie, don't tag him. But make sure you man him up in the middle at the centre bounces because he gets so many clearances. Even if you just grab him and stop him from kicking it.
Ball back in the middle, as we said. Now it's over the top. Ball comes forward again. Goes to Bowman. Got the handball over the top. Out towards Jervis. Jervis runs, steadies himself and goes long into the forward line. Went towards Vickers. Ball bounces. Vickers is able to go and collect it. Went round in the right boot. Kick was smothered. And they did that nicely. Went to Spiller. Spiller got the handball away. Went straight to Miller of Werribee. And he kicks back towards centre wing. And standing in the road will be Fulton. So he'll go back and put Bannockburn back into attack. Got Spiller short. There's not too much movement back there. Tom's just standing and pointing. Tom Gillies, I'm talking, and he's going to get the ball, but no, he's not because the mark has been taken by Quarry. Gets the handball outside to Taylor, and Taylor runs from the half-back line, runs his full distance, and then goes long back towards centre wing, and Fulton's there again and takes the mark. So Fulton with an opportunity goes short. It'll have Peters, and he can go. Turns and does quickly. Goes into the forward line. Jarks the target. Mark not taken again. At ground level. Wasn't picked up by Brown. Picked up though by Robinson. Was taken high, but he had his head down, so I don't know whether it's a free kick.
Advantage.
He plays on. He goes long. He goes wide, and it goes out of bounds on the full.
You give the bloke a rap and he kicks that.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, it's a big risk from Nick Smith because if you just saw the size distance between Fulton and Anthony, it's huge, isn't it? It's huge.
Yeah, that's right, Noel. It's not the distance, is it, mate?
Difference.
I
couldn't get it out.
But that's all, folks. It doesn't matter. I'll do that before the game's finished.
Right,
Here we go. Ball to centre wing.
What do you mean? You've done it 4 times already.
Well, that's all right. I'm just going to continue to do it. That's Middleton with the ball now. Savage tackles him, brings him to ground. Umpire allows things to roll, and the ball goes over the boundary line. We're going to have a throw-in to take place.
I need a cherry ripe, I think.
So umpire throws the ball back in now. Anthony front position. Fulton, he tacks the ball, gets it, gets out the back door. Just a tap further afield by Broman, and it goes back over the boundary lines where the umpire threw it in before. So he'll do it once again.
See what I meant about centre clearances? He gets another one. You've got to stop him from getting them.
So the ball thrown back in again. It's time the ball gets out the back. Picked up, goes back to Broman by hand. His kick. Now, umpire says it was dropping the ball, so they allow advantage, and Chesterman comes away from the contest, goes towards centre wing, and the ball is kicked off the ground. Leading in the race for the ball is Kelly, needs to pick the ball up, picks the ball up and gets the handball away, goes back towards the boundary line, which wasn't bad. Sloane picks it up. Actually, it wasn't. It was Sutton. He was taken over the boundary line, and it will be a throw-in which will take place. So ball going thrown back in by the umpire. Fulton at the front of the contest. Carlton is there, but it's picked up there by Weller. Got the handball out to Miles. Miles goes with a short hand, missed his target. Picked up by Robinson on the left boot. Goes back towards centre wing, and it's Gillies is down on the ground. Picked up though by Jarks and forward of the contest. He hasn't got a lot, so he went back inside. Brown, good interception there. He kicks across the ground.
That's off the ball.
He's missed the target as well. And it's picked up there on the far side, and the handball goes back inside. Again, they've got numbers. Vickers goes outside to Jarks. He lost possession of the ball, went back and collected it. Then he was held onto. Probably didn't have the ball, but he's trying to get a free kick. Umpire will come in, and we're going to have another Ball up to take place as we tick over 5 minutes. It is Werribee 4-5, Bannockburn 2-2.
See who it was, Grub?
Yep.
Well, you're supposed to special comment. Fulton gets it down.
Chad Buck.
Thank you. Ball comes from Carlton back to the middle. Ryan Bowden stands his ground, takes the mark. Tom still in the hands of the trainers. On the left half forward flank for Bannockburn. Bowden's got it in the middle, drives it long towards Gillies, who's got to run at it at the front. But Werribee with the numbers. They get free. Brown can't take it with him, though. And the ball, and the umpire said too high. Bannockburn will take the free kick. And
You're not too good.
no, and the ball will be just held up the play. As Tom in the hands of the trainers will come off.
I think the bump was fair enough, the contact, but I just think it might have been a little bit late.
He's going to be replaced by Blake Miller. Time on now. As he comes from the ground, Jason Tom, he doesn't look well. So now, Hoey's got the footy, is it? I think it is. Oh, geez, he ran very close to the man on the mark. Puts it in the goal square. Werribee with the numbers. One of them had to mark it. Three of them were there. And they run away. Buck gets it and goes wide. Looking for Skinner. Punched away by Bowden at the back. Jervis wrapped up straight away. Middleton runs into traffic. Sablage whipped him over the line. And
Yeah, I don't think he had the ball when he did it too. The ball had gone. They could have got a free kick there, the Tigers.
so boundary throw in. Left half forward for Bannockburn.
He doesn't look too bad. He looks
Fulton.
froggy, but
Goes in the ruck contest, gives it away to Robinson at the front. Left foot kick towards the top of the square. Gillies got two on him. Over the back. Free kick. Free kick coming back to Tom Gillies. Front on contact, I think the umpire called. Just why are you looking at me, Dale? I'm just commentating. I don't make the decision. I don't know.
didn't like it.
Obviously
No, no.
didn't, because he kept looking at me.
No, he's behind. I think he's.
No, there was
pushing the
another bloke in
forward,
front, though. There was a bloke in front of him. I don't know.
I
There
couldn't
was
see it. I
one in
couldn't see
front, one
No,
behind.
I didn't see the free kick at all.
Well, the umpire did, and Tom Gillies has got it.
That's all that matters.
That's
I'm a
all
long
that matters
way
for Tom Gillies.
And I tell you, Nachos doesn't make too many mistakes. Well, that's not him, is it? It's the other bloke. But
Yeah.
they've umpired well so far, so let's go with that.
So he's only going to be kicking from about 10 out. 45-degree angle. It is a little bit tough here just with the breeze. He's going to have to inside the left-hand
Straight
goalpost
through the
because
middle, mate.
he wouldn't want to be doing what he just did.
Straight
He
through
made
the
it close,
middle.
but he got it through. So he put his first on the board and the third for Bannockburn. They go to 3-2-20. Trail Werribee 4-5-29. That's on the Common Fine Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 8 minutes played.
That's what happens when you get good umpires. I think Werribee got a couple of free kicks that we weren't 100% sure of when they went forward in the first quarter. You put yourself in the right position, you get the free kicks, and you kick the goals. And it's as simple as that. And as I say, I couldn't see it from where I was, but the umpires have done a great job so far. And Gilly's still got a bit of work to do there. I know he's close in, but he's still got to kick them goals, and he did it beautifully.
So we're back in the middle again, and it's Anthony and Fulton. Ball comes down, and Carlton from the middle of the ground kicks into the half-forward line. Well, kick wasn't that good off the
Yeah,
boot,
but
but it was
they were
made
way
on
behind.
cakes. It's gone straight into the hands of Benny Leonard, and he's now right on the top of the 50-metre line.
Too far out, isn't he?
He's a good kick.
Well, the wind's changed. Well, some of those flags are going down,
What's
some are
I've
going
been
across
trying
the
to say?
ground. I reckon if he gets it out here at the right-hand post, mate, I reckon he's a fair chance if he's
So
got
do I.
50 in him. So he loads up now. He's confident. The kick is long, but not accurate. He's going to go towards the pocket.
out
And
of
the mark
bounds,
has
is it?
been taken, though, just
No.
to the field of plate. And it's Sutton once again. So Sutton now with an opportunity.
I'll tell you what, lucky this wasn't the kick from last week. You're not allowed to run around last week.
So Sutton now from the pocket. Plays on. Round the body he goes.
Missed
And
it.
he has brought it back too far through for a minor score. It is 4-6 now to Werribee, 3-2 Bannockburn, 9.5 minutes gone. Second quarter, Common Fine Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
You were just saying after the last Bannockburn goal, Grubby, us and them. I'm just wondering.
Hey, as long as Alan Moore doesn't hear it, as long as Alan Moore doesn't hear it, I don't care.
Kelly kicks in from fullback. Nice one, Clarkie. Like it. Punched away Tito. Good play. Back inside 50. Kick around the corner from Leonard again. High kick back towards the top of to the square. Kelly takes the mark in the last line of defence.
I'm going to listen to the tape because I don't reckon I said that. You just set me up, Clarky.
So Kelly.
Remember, you're not here next week, mate.
That's the called to play on now from the goal square. Southern end of the ground outside 50. Braden Smith can't take the mark. Howie through the middle. Now the ball, free kick, too high.
He's good there, Howie.
Matty Howie put his head over the ball as always. Chips the ball out wide. Vickers takes the mark just inside the field of play at half back. Moves it along the wing. Looking for Hetherington out the back. Good mark. Takes it nicely. So Bannockburn have got it to centre wing on the outer side. Now Hetherington, right foot kick. Ooh, very wide. Too wide, I think. Ooh, just in the field of play. Going a long way home there, Bannockburn. Boundary throw in right half forward.
Very contrasting, isn't it? When Werribee go, they go quick. When Bannockburn go, they just go nice and steady.
So throw in, Fulton and Anthony. Fulton gets it down beautifully. Kick around the corner from Broman into the pocket. No mark taken. Was that too high? Umpire said no. Close to the boundary line. Werribee might be able to break free anyway, though. Smith goes with a kick towards centre wing. Oh, mark not taken. Should have been probably in the end for Werribee by Boyd. Goes towards Sutton. He can't take the mark. Sablich off the back. Handball. Numbers with Bannockburn Peters. Great play, Sutton. Did nicely.
That's the pace I'm talking about, even from their bigger blokes.
Centre wing. Oh, jeez, he toe poked it to nobody in particular. Leonard. He got it in the end, Anthony. Gee whiz, please replace all divots. Now the ball comes back. Werribee might be able to pick it up at half forward. Boyd was there, but they're going the other way. Hetherington for Bannockburn. Scrubby kick. Only as far as centre wing. And the mark has been taken for Werribee Centrals. They go towards half. Oh,
great
Cowley,
mark.
Great mark. Against Reece Miles and Nick Ball. Took the mark at centre half back. His kick was terrible as well to Spiller. He's got a bit of time. He just kicks it around the corner and looked nowhere near it. And Taylor took the mark and he runs away and he kicked out further towards Sablich. Had to sit and wait and took it. At half forward, handballed it away to Taylor, who folded up. Goes now from right half forward, back to the top of the square. BJ comes in, good mark.
Great mark, BJ Harding.
No third umpire required there.
I tell you what, he had to take it too because Johnson was coming in.
He chips the ball over the top towards Broman and Howie. Howie picks it up, handball over the top. Now Hetherington at centre half back, backs himself to run through the middle, goes the right foot kick, long towards Jacques, who goes up indiscriminately and should have given away the free kick. Umpire said play on. Jervy's at the Robinson at the side, gives it away to Vickers, had it, lost it, and didn't get it back. And Werribee across centre half back, got the numbers and got the space. Can they pick it up though? That's the thing. They can now. Sloan gave it away quickly. Carlton, his handball, set his teammate up. Miller put the tackle on. Carlton went and helped out again. Now Buck through traffic, right foot kick towards the middle of the ground, and it's all Bannockburn. Kelly back there, handball quickly away. And they get it now to Howie. He stabs it. Oh, didn't quite get there. Sloan did nicely. Came across with the fist. Now pushed Robinson past the footy. He gets it. Can he get it through? Oh, he gets around. He's on hands and knees in the end. He handballs it back into Howie. Going to be under pressure. Got
too
one
high.
high. The umpire said play on.
Got him too high.
A couple. And it will be packed. The umpire's letting it go. And he's still letting it go. He's still letting it go. And
don't pick one out now.
You've got to ball it up. Centre wing on the outer side.
Terry would have had a field day yesterday.
Look, I've said this all year. If you want to let it go, but do not let the head high ones go. They have to be paid. And that was a Bannockburn free kick.
A ball up. Anthony got it down. Rove linked Peters. Handball chopped off. Werribee going from centre wing. Reece Miles breaks free. Right foot kick. Good with the kick. Boyd takes the mark. Wants to play on quickly. Does it half forward. Goes inside 50 towards Johnson. But he can't keep it in the field of play. And we'll have a boundary throw in 35 around from the Werribee goal. They're 4-6-30. They lead Bannockburn 3-2-20. 14 minutes played second term.
Boyd needs to do better than that. He had no pressure on him. He had straight down his throat and missed him by a long way.
So the ball thrown back in. Johnson gets the ball out the back, goes towards Miller. Actually went past Miller. Peters went in there and put his head over the ball. Now needs to get rid of it. Does so. Umpire stands again. And they let things go. And this time they will come in and have another ball up to take place. On the forward 50 line. Fulton out there and Johnson doing some ruck work at the moment. Ball thrown back up.
Tom's all right.
By the umpire. Fulton gets the ball down, goes by hand to Hoey. Hoey put his head over the contest again. Miller over the top. Umpire in again. Another ball up to take place.
Geez, they both put their head under there too, didn't they? They both went in hard. So you should in a preliminary final.
So ball to be thrown up again by the umpire. And again, Fulton this time taps the ball down. Goes to Miles, who took it out of the contest. Now he sits over the top. And again, umpire back in once again. Have another go. About to be thrown up by the umpire again. This time it's tapped down. Went towards Hetherington. Fulton's back over it. Gave it to Hetherington again. Left the ball behind. He goes back and has a third go. Kelly, he left the ball behind. Picked up Robinson. He's left it and goes to Boyd. Boyd gets the ball at the back. Into the hands of Sloan now on the left boot. Nice kick back into where it's going to be dangerous. In front, Mark not taken at ground level. Picked up there by Cole. Needs to get rid of the ball. He's tackled. Again, Spiller is there. Tapped it and kept it alive. Went out to Bald. Ball to Chesterman. Chesterman to Johnson. Johnson round the body. It'll go to the goal square. Mark, will it be taken? No, it's not. I tell you what, the only one that stood on his feet was Skinner. Wilson kicked the ball across the goals. And marked by Hoey goes in the hands of Kelly. Kelly out wide. Too much on it. And he's missed the target, and he's actually put it out of bounds on the full, so it's going to come back once again, and it will be Braden Smith, far side of the ground. He plays on, kicks the ball back into the pocket in front. Mark is not taken, comes to ground once again. Johnson out of trouble, round the body, and he can't bring it back anywhere near far enough, and through for a minor score. It is now 4-7 to the Werribee side. 3-2 Bannockburn, 16.5 gone. The second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel scoreboard.
Tell you what, Clarkie, for a big bloke, he has a lot of snapshots for goal like the Rovers normally do, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? He gets a lot of ground balls.
I think it's that left foot. He gets back out in that left foot. They all go the wrong way.
Harding plays on from fullback, outside 50, long kick, looks for Miller at the back, second effort, takes the mark, double grabber, got it at half back. So Blake Miller called to play on now. Measures it towards centre wing.
That's a bad kick, Blakey.
That's a terrible kick.
Gee.
Braden Smith easily took it. Gave it away by hand to Sleep Dalton. Goes to the right foot kick back towards Miller. And Fulton there. Miller does again. Might handball it this time. No, he chips it shorter. Just
That's
okay.
better.
Robinson.
No, that's better.
No, that's better. Took the mark.
Only just.
Yeah. So Robinson at half back for Bannockburn.
Stay off for a while, champ.
Drives it long to centre wing. Over the back, Jake Miles. Playing with them. Gets around. Handball was okay in front and did nicely to Vickers. Now he goes open forward line. Getting back there. Spiller in front of ball, but it doesn't sit for him. He gets it back. Round the corner. Kick was okay. Gillies got it from Tom and will shoot for goal from 20 out directly in front.
Geez, they got caught
Tom
out
to
there.
Tom.
Hey?
Tom to Tom.
Tom to Tom.
They got caught out
Very
there.
nice. Well
they
done.
didn't get back when they had to get back.
Yeah, Chase Tom was good there.
He was
He
in
could
the
have actually
pocket.
probably had a little ping at him, but saw Gillies in the square by himself.
It's kick one this afternoon, Mr. Gillies. This
Oh, he's done a Matthew Lloyd.
to make...
He's thrown the grass up.
Yep. Well, that's what AFL players do.
Yeah.
And ex-AFL players. Comes in for the fourth for Bannockburn. Kicks. Oh,
No, he's got it. He's got it.
Yeah. Made hard work of it, but put his second on the board. And the fourth for Bannockburn, 4-2-26. They trail Werribee 4-7-31. The Common Event Hotel second quarter scoreboard, 18.5 played.
Well, they've changed the context of the game as what you were saying, Smitty. They've changed it straight away, and they're back in the game now.
Just seeing what time he came off, mate.
Oh.
Ah, yeah, nice. Nice, Clarky, nice. That's what coaches do, Dale.
I'm thinking, what is he doing?
Well, not only do we do that and see what time he come off, let's just see if it affects the game in the next 5
Yeah.
or 6 or 7 minutes for however long he's off.
Well, it's unusual that Sloan now hasn't gone back in because Anthony stayed out there. So back in the middle now, it's Miller and Anthony. Ball goes towards Peters, picked up by Middleton again, tries to force his way through. Coming in was Vickers, got the handball out, and ends up in the hands of Middleton once again. So he puts the ball back into their forward line. Miles is there, ball bounces. Niall Weller goes towards Tom this time. He can't pick the ball up. Good work there from Buck. Gillies after him. He pushes him away from the contest. Goes back and collects it. Got the handball out the back. Went to Robinson. Needs to get rid of it. Did so in the end. Goes to Spiller. Left boot goes short. And Niall Weller will take a defensive mark. So settle things down for Werribee. Plays on now. Runs, carries, goes across goal. Kick has to be good. Set a bit of a task out there. Sloane's there. Boyd. A little bit of pace arriving. Actually, they both went past the ball. Ends up in the hands of Jervis, who goes back inside 50. Runs, kicks long, goes back to the goal square. Going back. Mark not taken. Good spoil from behind. Picked up by Gillies. Got the handball to Jarks on the right boot. And he hasn't brought it back far enough. And it's through for a minor score. 2 behinds to Brent Jarks, and 4-3 now to Bannockburn. 4-7 Werribee, and 20 minutes gone in this second quarter.
How many times do you got to say it? If you're going to switch, make sure your kick hits a target, because that's where the forwards come in.
So Taylor with the footy at full-back for Werribee Centrals, plays onto the outer side. Kicks it long, looking for... Well, Chesterman got a shove. The umpire said play on. He's close to the boundary line and out of bounds. You are kidding me. I think that was pretty blatant. But anyway, out of bounds for a throw-in. 50 around from the Bannockburn goal.
Anthony's off now.
Yep, Anthony's come off. Miller having a run in the ruck against Sloane. Gets it down beautifully to the front too. Howie just pops it up to the square. Gillies, Jarks there. Tom comes in, third wheel. Can he get it around? Left foot kick. Jason Tom has kicked the goal. Great comeback by Jason Tom. He was on the ground 10 minutes ago. And now he gives Bannockburn the lead. 5-3-33. They lead Werribee 4-7-31. And that is on the Commonwealth Hotel second quarter scoreboard. 21 played.
Tell you what, if you're going to bump a good player like him and put him down,
you better
make sure of it, because he's come back after being almost out in his feet to come back and kick one of the goals of the year.
Maybe there is a breeze going that way. I don't know.
Yeah, well, it seems that way by the scoreboard. But yeah, you said Jace Tommy's he's passed one off to Gillies. He's limping up there too. And then he's got one himself, so...
So back in the middle we go again. Miller's in there and Sloane doing the ruck work. Sloane up early. Ball comes down the ground. It's Peters from the middle of the ground who kicks the ball back into the half-forward line. Miles comes up. And this is Miles of Bannockburn. Takes the mark. So he's outside 50. Has a leading option. Goes back to the goal square. Tom gets the spoil from behind at ground level. Goes towards Sleep Dalton. He attacked the ball nicely. He's got support back there in Buck. Well, I think it was. It might have been Brown. Anyway, it doesn't matter because where are we now with the head over the ball? Vickers picks it up. Shoots towards goal. He is offline. And... through for a minor score. So it is now 5-4 to Bannockburn, 4-7 Werribee side, 22 gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Wind or no wind, Bannockburn have had probably nearly every single centre clearance in this quarter. Wind doesn't affect that. No. The attitude does.
So Sleep Dalton, he goes long, goes back towards centre wing. Good mark out there. Ball puts the hands up, and I thought he was going to get the handball.
He nearly got 50.
Yeah. And it goes to Sloane, and Sloane plays on from that area. Goes towards centre forward in front. Ball gets out the back, though. Where are the runners? Here they are. Picked up there. Skinner runs inside 50, goes over the top. Good work. And Johnson on a lead comes out and takes a mark in the pocket.
Well, you talk to me about wind. 4 kicks. Bang, 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 bang on the biggest ground in Geelong. So I don't know whether it is the wind. That was... Sleep Dalton was a big long kick, another one. So don't worry about the wind, as Bannockburn are just playing better football than they did in the first quarter.
So Nathan Johnson steps in now, kicks it goal, and he likes it as soon as he left the boot, and it's through for a major, and he has got his second and the fifth now for Werribee. They're 5-7. They lead Bannockburn 5-4, and it is now 23 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, believe it or not, Clarkie, even though they are winning the game of football, that was a real desperately needed goal for Werribee Centrals.
Yeah, they needed that one. Yeah, like you said, though, they actually moved the ball quick then, though, and got it into one-on-ones, and that's how they like to play. Fulton's come on now, and he's standing lonesome in the square.
Anthony coming on the ground to pick him up. That'll Zach will like that, playing deep back, his normal position. So back to the middle, Werribee reclaim the lead. Late stage of the second term, preliminary final, winner to play Thompson next week.
I think that's a really dangerous move now. I think that's a dangerous move. I think Riccardi's pulled the right ring here.
Miller goes up with Sloane. Sloane gets it down. Off the back, Miles, Peters. Miles worried Carlton out of it. And then he was going to kick the wrong way, I reckon. Then kicked it with the outside of the right foot. All going up. Tom, front and centre, was Middleton. Sleep Dalton's handball chopped off by Tom. The angry bear, he goes across to Robinson. Usually pretty good in this situation. Left foot kick has missed it.
Faded.
Through for one behind.
Jace Tom's an angry man. At the
He's
moment.
angry, isn't he? 5-4-34, Bannockburn. 5-5, sorry, 35, Bannockburn. Werribee 5-7, 37, Common Defeat Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard, 24 and a half played.
That's why I say bump a bloke, bump him a little bit harder.
Still doesn't look real good out there.
No, I know, but I'll tell you one thing. Fulton, every time he plays up forward against Werribee Central's kick 6. So that's why this is so dangerous.
Ball goes out wide. Ball comes up, can't take the mark, gets out the back. Miller taps it back to Broman. Broman put his head down, tried to get the handball away. Werribee held the ball up nicely there. Ball is now sitting under a group of players that's not coming out. Umpire in quickly. So pretty close to where the scoreboard here is at St Albans. And there's going to be a ball up to take place. Miller front position. Ball hits the ground. Come in. I think that was Middleton who took possession of it. He was tackled straight away. And without any opportunity to get rid of it, there's going to be a ball up to take place. So thrown up again by the umpire. Miller taps the ball down. Cleared away and kicked away by Miller, I think it was, or Smith. Ball, quick hands there, ends up in the hands of Parsons, goes back and Chesterman takes a diving mark. Umpire called play on. Miller jumps on top of him. And without, again, a ball up to take place. Centre wing. Sloan and Miller. Sloan this time taps the ball out of the contest, went towards Robinson. Miller, I reckon he threw that ball out, ends up in the hands of Peters, who kicks into the forward line in front.
Down the field.
And the free kick's going to go to Fulton.
Yeah, Peters got pushed after he kicked it.
So Kieran Fulton will go back and try and kick his first goal of the afternoon. 20 metres out, directly in front.
Mass changes. Bannockburn, four on, 4 off.
Well, they've done that most of the year that we've seen them.
Well, in the reserves at East Geelong, mate, there was 6 on, so 6 off. So Fulton from directly in front kicks a goal, and he has got his first goal of the afternoon. And the 6 now for Bannockburn. They regain the lead. They are 6-5. They lead Werribee on 5-7. 27 minutes gone. Second quarter, Common Defeat Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard.
It really beats the hell out of me when you've got a bloke that can mark a football like Fulton or Tom or anyone down there, and you give it to him on a platter by pushing a bloke over after he's kicked the footy. That just bewilders me. And now, because you're talking about all these rotations, I tell you what, in our day, off, straight off, but they can't do it because of rotations. Straight off, and the coach gives them a big serve because that's bad football.
Sloan forward, Johnson in the ruck for Werribee Centrals, up against Miller. Umpire throws the ball in the air, and he gets it down nicely too towards Carlton, who leaves it in the end, coming off the wing. They couldn't pick it up. It was Skinner there as well. He might get it back, but through Werribee, they get it through Boyd, go towards Sablage. Good pick up, handball on the outboard to Chesterman, gets it, 50 out, goes with a kick into the pocket. Good mark, Ryan Bowden at the back, up against Wilson. Plays on, goes long outside 50. Tito with his name. Oh, geez, Broman in the front, in the back. Gets around, close to the boundary line. Try, actually. He jumped over the line for a try there, Melbourne Storm-like. And saw it over the line for a throw-in.
Did well then, Jack, just looking for the boundary.
Yeah. So 60 around from the Werribee goal. Boundary throw-in. Sutton doing the work down there against Miller. Over the back. Middleton, Broman. Just got a little toe poke to it. Nywell, Middleton's there again. Handball comes towards Hetherington at half-back. Got a good shepherd for Spiller, and he gave him the one. Gave him the handball. He goes towards Jarks at centre-half forward. Runs away from him. Getting back there, Werribee with the numbers. Oh, Fulton laid Anthony out behind play as well. Now the ball's still in play. Oh, Gillies picked it up nicely. Put it out. Fulton got a step in front of Anthony, and that was the deal. He pushed Anthony down. Anthony got up. He actually put 2 metres between him and the defender, and Fulton was able to get out there and get the mark from the Gillies kick, and will shoot for goal from 20 out. Pretty acute angle. He's gone back on the nice little Josh Hazelwood run up here too.
He did well last night.
He bowled very nicely. He comes in, right foot kick, keeps it low, and has missed. Through for one behind, so not the result for Bannockburn. 6-6-42. They lead Werribee 5-7-37. Common Defeat Hotel second quarter scoreboard 29 played.
So Sleep Dalton decides he'll go straight, and I actually went back towards centre wing. Out in front, Miller. Boyd does nicely, brings the ball to ground. Got support out there, and it's Harding. Goes back into the forward line. Tom comes up and takes the mark. So Tom out on the half forward line. It'd be too far to kick the goal from there. Going back into the breeze. So we'll just need to go towards the top of the square, you would think. And that's the direction he goes in. Fulton's up. Mark not taken. Comes to ground. Miles off the
Miles.
contest very nicely, and he has kicked the goal. He read that very nicely, Jake Miles, and he has kicked the 7th for Bannockburn. They are 7-6. They lead Werribee on 5-7. Almost 3 minutes gone. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard.
Smith's got to come up with something here. I don't reckon the Anthony move was actually working in the centre, but he's been running around all day, and I don't think he can contain Fulton down there. I really don't. And if you're going to flatten a bloke behind the play, that's where you do it, because none of the umpires are watching, and then he gets a break. But I tell you what, he won't do it too many times, because and then if Werribee win, they may not have Anthony next week, because he won't like that, and he's a bit of a nutter.
Miller taps it down in the middle. Tato gives it away to Brad Carlton. Off a step towards a vacant half-forward flank. Foot race now out there. Boyd. Savage gets there first. Ryan Bowden right next to him. Runs out of room. Boundary throw in on the outer side.
Not many quarters this final series have gone 30 minutes.
No. Cogsy must be in the box, is he?
No, he's down at the under 17 somewhere. He'll be in this box next week.
Boundary throw in. Miller from behind, tapped away by Sutton in front. Broman, good tackle. The umpire said play on. Hoey got a good tackle against him too. That's a punce. And free kick to Werribee, centre wing on the outer side. Not happy either, Matty. He got caught there, Chesterman. Oh, be careful. He ran over the mark too, Matty.
Absolutely.
Now he can, because he's called to play on. Chesterman goes towards half forward. Ball comes out. Oh, good mark, Sutton.
Sutton again.
55 out on the boundary line, takes the mark. Not much time left, so he moves it quickly. Oh, good little kick to Tito, but he's just set him a task against Miller. He's just floated it up too much. And Miller took the mark and goes with a spearing pass out wide towards Jason Tom. He can pick it up and handball it to Jack Broman. My God, Father, how many kicks can this bloke have? Centre wing goes with a kick towards half forward. This time turns it over too easily. Smith goes the other way. Can't hit the target. Now coming back, BJ picks it up. Siren sounds for half time. And it's Bannockburn 7-6-48. They lead Werribee Central's 5-7-37. Goal kickers, Dale.
Yeah, full Bannockburn, 2 each to Gillies and Miles, 1 each to Broman, Fulton and Tom, and for Werribee there, 5, 2 to Wilson, 2 to Johnson and 1 to Anthony.
Bannockburn 7-6-48. They lead Werribee by 11 points, 5-7-37 at home.